Ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to invite off stage is somebody who is renowned for his commitment and dedication to ethical practices. And this has earned him accolades, has also earned the Institute national acclaim. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to invite the Registrar, Chief Uzoma Onyegbadri, fellow Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, for the administration of induction oath.
The Vice Chancellor of Babcock University, ably represented. The President, Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, and Chairman of the Governing Council, the Vice President, Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, and Vice Chairman of Governing Council, Principal Officers of Babcock University, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We've come to the solemn part of this process, that is the administration of induction oaths to the inductees. Mr. President, may I please have your permission to proceed? Thank you. Please, for all inductees, can you keep standing? And you please repeat after me. When I say I, you mention your name, then we'll proceed from there. Are you ready? I. Having been considered for admission into the membership of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, do solemnly affirm to the best of my ability to preserve and defend the bylaws of the Institute and uphold its code of ethics and professional standards as approved by Council, and to also be up to date and as at when due in my financial responsibility to the Institute in order to maintain my status as member of the Institute. So help me God. Mr. President, sir, having administered the induction oath on the inductees, may I humbly invite you to present your speech, and as you may wish, induct them into the Institute.
I'm not particularly interested out here, so this gown has to be managed. Because of time, I will have to go straight to the business, and then we can talk. Agreed? Agreed. Boldly public relations. 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 In my place, we used to have a proverb, and I will mention that proverb, and then the rep of Vice Chancellor will understand it. We say that na ejianya ama okachalacha. Somebody said, hey. What it means is that from your face, we will know whether this corn is ripe for eating. Public relations is not a profession for shy people. Public relations is a profession for those who want to change society. You cannot change society if you are afraid of confronting the society. You are going into a profession that makes the whole lot of difference. It is the only profession that everybody is involved in. Because even from your family, you are practicing public relations. Everything starts and ends with relationship. It is your relationship that determines how far you can go in life. That is why you can make a first class if you want. But if your relationship with people is terrible, you will not rise. I have so many of them that made first class, and sometimes I look back, they can't even see my back, because I have a combination of IQ and which other one? EQ. But those who take on IQ alone, they are in trouble, because the society does not celebrate them. So you must have a combination of IQ and EQ. And this is what public relations teaches you, how to relate better with humanity. As members, beginning as graduate members, you have signed for yourselves a roadmap to greatness. And I think you must appreciate what BU has done for you. Can you please appreciate BU? Because they have given to you what other universities do not give to their graduates. From the beginning, you have joined the trademark of excellence. From the beginning, you have joined the trademark of professionalism. And this is what we are giving to you this afternoon. When the federal government of Nigeria decided to charter NIPR, it is because they understood very clearly the importance of the profession. We were established in 1963, but in 1990, the federal government chartered the institute by giving us, first it was a decree number 16 of 1st June 1990, and then later it became an act of parliament by 2004, now cited as Cap N114. So what we are doing today is a product of the law of the Federation, not Corporate Affairs Commission. It is law of the Federation. When the Vice President was talking about somebody going to jail, he was actually very serious, but he was joking about it. Because the provision of the Act says, if you are doing any of those things, and you are not a member of the Institute, and you are caught, you are liable for a fine or a prison sentence or a combination of the two. But more importantly, the organization that employed you to do that is also liable to the same offense and the same punishment. And more importantly, the man who signed your employment letter as a quack is also liable to the same offense. So, by doing this today, Babcock has given you a license that money cannot buy for you. And this is why you have to appreciate it. It's an investment into your future. Take it very seriously and cherish it. You have been spoken to about YPH, Young Professionals Hub. As a member of Young Professionals Hub, you are given 75% VP, 75% discount for every product or every program of the Institute. 75% discount. And pay 100,000, you pay 25,000. Yeah. It's not big. And I have just discussed with the Vice President, because he's the chairman of Education Advisory Board, that we are going to mount a special induction master class for all of you, free of charge, so that you can be trained and groomed for your mentorship to start. Finally, I will leave you with one thing. This is the only profession that you can practice here and practice in heaven. The only profession. Because lawyers don't have any work to do in heaven. There are no cases to adjudicate. Engineers don't have any construction to do in heaven. It's already done. Medical doctors don't have a place in heaven because it's multiple healing. Which other one? Mention them. Pharmacists are out of business because it's not necessary. But in heaven, communication continues. Relationship continues. You have to keep ministering to God in praise, in worship, in relationship with one another. So what you're doing here, you will do it in heaven, all by yourselves. You see how prized and how unique you are. It is therefore on the basis of that I hereby induct you as graduate members of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations. You are hereby inducted. And I want to thank Professor Ajilore for your hard work. Thank you very, very much. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, I almost went back, and this program may be threatened, because for this to happen, there must be a basic minimum number of lecturers that must be members of the institute, according to our act. We don't have it. We thought that we have such members, but it doesn't exist. But since we have come, and given the hard work of Professor Ajilore and the future of these young people, the Vice President prevailed on me that we cannot come this far and go back. So we are doing this because we love this school. But please, sir, let it be corrected. Let it be corrected, because next time this will not happen. God bless you. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all of you. You are now qualified to use NIPR after your name. Yes. You are now qualified. So it's BAGNIPR. If anybody looks for your trouble, tell them that you are qualified. You are not quacks. You are qualified. You are certified. And you will receive your certificates here. We are not part of those that say, come to collect certificates. No, it's here. You will receive it here and now. See, they call